Hopeless romantic, but morally damaged. My code was elastic at best. Then she slid in silk smooth with his soft-spoken innocence dressed in the flesh. First time I swear that high had me light-eyed, wide-smiled, alive in my chest. By sunrise I'm lovesick, dumbstruck, convinced what I'd hunted my whole life was this. Had me young again, foolish, the kind of affection as soft as a man. Even with blood on the money, I come back to it with the world in my hands. I take what was theirs without caring and cherish whatever was hers. Funny how guilt never followed me home when I told myself I did it for her. I schemed for the spending, bend every commandment to spend it like proof I adored her. Rob Peter, pay Paul, pawn peace for a pleasure. Make felonies feel like a courtship. I live like a villain, yet pictured our love is above it. The one thing still pure in a life full of dirt. Whatever it cost me, I loved it. Then the cash got scarce and the passion got patchy. Imagine a switch from attached to the hip to unanswered messages. Panic and pacing and shit, couldn't focus for nothing. I fumbled through functions just watching the minutes. Kids wanted daddy, wife wanted answers. My body was home but my mind wasn't in it. I clock and exhausted, thoughts orbiting only the moment I'd see her again. Every hour without her got louder somehow till the rest of my life became dim. But she breezed through the door and the noise would go quiet like peace knew my name. However long she let me hold her, the whole fucked up world felt okay. So I doubled my efforts, whatever it cost me. Convinced I could win back a favor. I'd hustle up something, she'd love me again like she did when I met her. Seconds stretched into minutes, every minute to hours. Without her I withered, diminished, a shell of myself without power. Far from the man that I was, even farther from finding my way home. None of it mattered. The second she entered, she made her presence known. One touch and the clock quit, the lost pieces locked into place. Whole world could be falling apart, long as she stayed I was safe. The love that we had eventually powdered with flower that withered away. Didn't know what she meant till I went without. Every hour put years in a day. I figured a bond forged in fire could weather whatever went wrong. But forever got shorter the further I wandered, till everything holding me strong was gone. Between being righteous and rotten, I gotten too lost in the gray. Not quite the man that I promised I'd be. Not strong enough now to walk away. When she wasn't beside me, I bargained with God for a minute. One moment, however she gave it, I crossed any line just to live in it. No pride enough on my descendant, pretending that love made it right. But need makes wrong feel like something worth ruining your life. Still trying to reason why losing her cuts me this deep. While one taste of the heaven she gave me was worth everything I couldn't keep. Call it an affair, call me selfish, I figured forbidden love came with a price. If losing it all was the cost of still having her, I pay it and not think twice. Funny thing about my white girl, she never really needed a name, and the pain that she gave me from day to day never quite remained the same. Took a blow to the nose and his echo goes, and the agony stayed in my veins. From the start she tore through my heart, but honestly she don't only blame. The girl who destroyed my world needed a partner, I willingly entered the game. She answered to plenty, white lady, snow, soft girl, blow, all hot in the same. Every line that I crossed for every last dollar, each promise I powdered away. Every bump in the road that I blamed that I love, I was putting that love on my face. She never rode shotgun, I carried her with me, never held me, I held her instead. Never whispered she loved me, that voice was my own when the hunger got into my head. The affair that I had was all in my head. Love so strong that my nose just bled. Imagine the things that I did and I said, protecting the lie that I nurtured and fed to my kids. I was gone, might as well have been dead. Lost the woman I married to share my bed. She moved on while I chased mine instead. Lost a job, money, respect, and the credit from a head to misled. Well fed to seeing and bred from a home in a bed to alone in a wet. All for a love who never could love, never wanted to worry to grieve. My parasocial paramour couldn't reciprocate, never had a heart to believe. After all of this shit, after losing all of it, there's only one truth I can see. She never loved me. She couldn't. It never was a she, only just me.